You got blue on, right?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They go right back to Etienne. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. First down now, ball at the 33. Now they turn to their rookie from Duke for the first time. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Another carry for him. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 9-yard
about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. This time it's a passing play. Made the throw as he was getting hit blocked, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Bills are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
He's got Jalen Lane. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Colts take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
This one to Williams out left side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys guys can get rallying to the football. So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Hurts now from the gun. This is a heater going deep. That's caught at the 25. How about 29 yards on 1st down? That'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
The 22-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Blake Groupie on to attempt the field goal. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Groupie sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, if he gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. Move to work in the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Milton now. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Big strike here to Williams. A great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for this. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive it backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Well, that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the pistol, Hurts. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. Back to return this one is Tyreek Hill. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Play the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. to throw. Here's Milton. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Feels this clean at the 30. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. He's here to the motion man. He brushed him off with ease. And they sent him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker, Brock. It's going to be second down.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 47-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Back now, pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, but still plenty of options left on third and short. The Colts get to him. Down he goes.
Oh,
And the
fuck.
defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Punting unit out now. Peeled back deep to return. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
6-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 36-yard line.
He's him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. It's caught left side by Hill. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. He's going to throw it again. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they made a big hit on it.
They're on the 17-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On first down, Hurts. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
There's one about to end after the first hit or the second. Instead of a business where a lot of after the catch, he was going to take on all the substance to try to make it a reality.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills cut the lead down to 4.
14. Bills 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Takes it downfield. On target to Ganson. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Milton. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the line.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 35-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Setting him on the dime. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker. Brock Clay gets it up to the 43.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete out to the right side.
How does he catch that fucking ball?
But not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They get it on the keeper. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again. Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hurts on first down. Held in left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 32. Hurts now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Colts 28-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And now it's third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Cox, this is lead. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
That's some room to work. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Amari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Finds Chase on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 7-yard gain. And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Buying some time right. Looking deep down. Looking back towards the middle, and that's going to be intercepted. Kicked off by Noel Williams. And the Bills get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten for picks in this game. He's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're pushing out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
You ready to spin? You ready to spin?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
63 yards the gain on the play. That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
In the red zone now. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Colts 21. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Colts 21.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. He's got a lead up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Big strike here to Williams. He takes it down to the 33. And dose of the hurry up here.
Gain of 31 yards. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Back now, pressure coming. Going all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will not score, but that
Take the fuck out.
First and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Colts first down. First down and goal to go.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab up to get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we've been lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Don't they send the hounds, bite me in that.
From inside the 1, here's first and goal. Shotgun snap here to Milton. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after. And crucially, to bring things pressure off left. And it's blocked. And the Bills grab it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2. But they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Noel to return this. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
With no spring in a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. 25 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now toss it to ETN. He's going to bring this down to their 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Bills holding a 4-point lead.
At the 26-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Bills first down. A gain of 7. And the Bills first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Here comes the screen for ETN. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. Headed out right. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield.
Oh my God.
Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner.
Oh my God.
Risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see, almost bringing it in. They're so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on 2nd down. Back to throw. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Right back to Chase. He has room past the 25. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear.
What the fuck is going on?
Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. And they pull it off.
No way.
And now overtime for a win right here are on the table. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with.
And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
35, Bills 34. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Man in motion here. From the pistol, Hurts. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Colts make one